you guys are tuning in and enjoying the show at home. Again, we're at BevNet Live. I just want to say thank you again to our sponsors, AFS, Sovereign Flavors, and Ingredion, and hello, Christel.
Hello, hello.
I'm here with Christel MacLean, the co-founder of Legacy Juice Works.
Is that okay?
No, it's okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, great.
No problem.
Co-founder of Legacy Juice Works, but you guys weren't always Legacy Juice Works. Is that correct? So some viewers at home may be familiar with your previous iteration, which was?
Sure, absolutely. We started out as a juice bar in Saratoga Springs, New York. We still use that as our incubator and our flagship, and we love having that as a resource. It's wonderful to get the customer interaction and the feedback kind of live time. And we launched November 1st as Legacy Juice Works, which is the name of our separate wholesale company.
Absolutely. And, that's great. You guys were the audience winner this morning in the New Beverage Showdown. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, super excited.
How was your experience like? What kind of feedback did you get from the judges that you felt was valuable?
Yeah, a lot, actually. It was really, really great. One comment was on the Legacy name. And, for us, we had to have this name change kind of thing to separate our brands. And Legacy really relates to the 200-year legacy that Saratoga Springs has of health and wellness. And, we were like, we want something that still ties to that ties to our origins as a juice bar. So we were really happy, and the trademark process is not for the faint of heart. So when we got it, we were like, we're going with it. We were very happy about that. The really great feedback, too, was on the packaging and labeling. Right, so we actually launched the tart cherry line, which is first to market in terms of the fact that it is the first organic tart cherry, HPP, non-pasteurized, not from concentrate product in the marketplace. And we did that kind of in concert with Wegmans. Wegmans, we'd had success with in our other company with our shot program. And they were like, would you ever consider, doing this? So we sourced raw tart cherry, organic, and developed this line. And we did it, we're a new brand, so we did it kind of on, bootstrapping, right? And the packaging, will always be innovating with our packaging, and we look forward to that. But the fact that we have a first-to-market product and we have something that tastes good and the judges all loved the way it tasted, that means the world to us. And for us, getting into stores and driving that process is really, really important.
Talk to listeners a little bit about tart cherry and why that is something that's so attractive to you from a taste standpoint, from a health standpoint.
Yep,
why'd you choose that?
Absolutely, sure, thank you. Tart cherry has been around for a while as a known manna from heaven for athletes, right, for muscle recovery. It's a known anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. Dr. Oz touts it all the time as well. It's a known kind of superfood in that way. What we've learned is that it's also great for insomnia, for arthritis, for gout. For all these different things. Like when we say, we have a tart cherry line, people from all walks are just like, oh my God, I can't wait to get it. Like I have, all these different things, or I can't sleep at night, or whatever. And there's a huge population in addition to the athletic market. As far as taste profiles, we're squarely in the functional beverage market. So, that's important to us. It's a functional beverage because of what it does, but we've enhanced each of our flavors, the 3 8-ounce as well as the 2-ounce shot, with additional functional beverages or functional elements, including ginger, turmeric, watermelon, matcha. So those all slightly tweak each of the flavor profiles, and one has apple, and there's something for everyone, because the tart cherry, if it was all tart cherry, that would be something like a significant taste profile to get used to. Although I love it, and our shot is pretty much all tart cherry.
Yeah, I think that's just an interesting format, especially for juice, that shot format.
Yeah.
And so that's just 100% straight
It's
tart
2
juice?
ounces, 2 ounces of tart cherry. It's accented with black pepper and turmeric. And that just, the black pepper serves to activate the turmeric, but in terms of juice, it's all tart cherry juice, and it's amazing.
I know you mentioned Wegmans as sort of a retail partner that sort of helped you along with this.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit of overview of the retail strategy that you have and sort of where people can find it.
Absolutely. So back east, we're in many locations with our prior line. in the wholesale side, but this is a new line and a new product. So we are, of course, piggybacking on those relationships back east. We're in 500 locations on the East Coast, from Hannaford Supermarkets, Price Chopper, et cetera, and we're introducing the Tart Cherry line to them. But Wegmans is who we launched with, and we launched in over 70 locations, and already in 5 weeks we've sold 900 cases.
Wow.
So that's been awesome. So that's like great proof of concept, like right off the bat with one of the top our grocers in America, right? We moved out to the West Coast because we have production on the East Coast and the West Coast. We have co-packers in Brooklyn, New Jersey, and California, and LA. So we moved out here because we know what we can do on the East Coast. We have those relationships. The West Coast, we have production, and we're like, why aren't we out here with this line, which in the LA market, which is kind of the epicenter.
Yep.
See what we can do.
Sure.
Well, we moved out in August, and last week we got the Gelson's account, which is supermarkets, amazing supermarket chain.
That's great.
All 25. And as importantly, although it's not the same number of stores, but in terms of significance to us personally, we got Erewhon.
Oh, wow.
Which is amazing.
Well, that's great. We'll have to catch up a little bit more tomorrow,
yes. Oh, I
maybe
look forward
post
to it.
showdown. But
yes.
it's so great talking to you, Christel.
Thank you for having us.
We're going to
Thank
keep it
you
moving
very
along.
much.
Just want to say thank you again
Thank
to our sponsors of the Livestream Lounge, AFS, Sovereign Flavors, and Ingredion.